I'm reading Chase Jarvis's book, Creative Calling, for the second time, and I'm pulling out a bunch of wonderful wisdom. But in the very beginning of the book, he wonderfully describes some of the issues and defines these issues that creators face all the time. And this one paragraph stood out to me the most. He says, quote, "Everything about your creative practice looks good on paper, but you still feel unmotivated, even apathetic about continuing. This happens. It's happened to me. Everything can look right from the outside and still leave you feeling hollow," end quote. I know it's happened to me all the time. We get unmotivated. It's natural. You're human. Celebrate that. I mean, I felt it a lot, honestly. And it's not something we feel once, figure it out, and then it never comes back. I mean, like Stephen Pressfield says, resistance is always there to keep us from our work, and we need to be constantly on guard for it. There isn't a month that doesn't go by that I don't feel at least once that I have to fight back this apathy of not feeling like it. I mean, even now, after 8 years of showing up every single day and doing art every single day for at least 30 minutes a day, there's still days where I'm like, oh man, I really don't feel like doing this. But I'll do it anyways. So right after that paragraph that stood out the most in Chase's book, he goes right into the solution. Quote, "The solution here is to remember why you started creating in the first place," end quote. What is that? That's purpose, your creative purpose. We have a whole course, or I created a whole course for it called in Create Quest called Finding Your Creative Purpose. It's the most important thing, and all kinds of teachers that I've read, wisdom on finding your creativity, getting to work and everything, they all say that the most powerful thing you can do is get in touch with your true purpose. I mean, having that true and profound purpose will light a fire under you and burn out any apathy you may feel. And hopefully the quest in Create Quest called Finding Your Creative Purpose will cultivate that purpose within you, or at least help you find it, and then help you get in touch with that passion at any time, especially when you don't feel like it, right? So I'm going to turn this back onto you. Do you know your creative purpose? Do you know why you started drawing? Maybe when you're young, drawing, painting, writing, singing, sculpting, whatever. Why did you start it in the first place? If you do, awesome. Then write it down and review it daily. That's really important. Always reviewing that creative purpose and getting in touch with it constantly. And if you don't know your true creative purpose yet, totally cool. Don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up. Now's the time to pause and give it some thought. If you have your creative purpose, write it down, work on it daily. If you're looking for your creative purpose, take the time to figure it out daily. So you're still making progress whether you know it or not. And that's what's most important.